Hey y'all, think I'm finally live after an hour. No matter what happens with this stream, it will be posted later. Hey y'all. Earth to Mars, Earth to Mars, making sure the other mic is working. Earth to Mars. Yeah, testing 1, 2. I made sure it is working before I mute the audio. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, testing 1, 2. Make sure it is working before I mute the audio. And we got audio. I don't know how good it is, but we got it. That has been an hour-long struggle. It's funny how nothing ever works for me. You'll look up these videos about people giving you all these tips, And none of the tips ever freaking work for me. None of them. That's okay. I eventually get around to it myself. I'm not going to create right now because some things are happening to this stupid network as usual. WWE's these games are always a mess. Oh yeah, I do need to we'll try the moves thing. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. As I remember, who was I on? I was on the top row. Did I do his? I don't remember if I did Laura's. Let me get my notepad. I will tell you, I haven't been able to use one single tip that these quote unquote these YouTubers give you. None of them have ever worked for me. Not a single one of them. It always ends up a headache and I end up undoing everything. I'm just gonna quit. They're just up there for whoever's paying them. They're full of crap, in other words. None of their tips ever work for me. It's always a headache. That may be what they're doing, though. Okay, I stopped it out early. With the exception of this one guy, he was in Paris. His tip actually worked when it came to streaming. Now, I still have my issues, but it's not anything, and I'm not going to go into it anymore. I've turned it over to Guide. I'm not going to complain about it anymore. Just going to praise Jesus. Let him deal with it. Let the Lord deal with it. I'm not going to complain about it anymore. I'm just going to let him deal with it. He'll deal with it. You don't do wrong to people and it not come back to you. What did I take? Oh, I'm just going to have to go redo it. Let me just do it so simple. Okay, I'll start from holds. Maybe I'll remember. I wish I had a notepad in front of me. An actual notepad. So this is hard when you're trying to mix moves. Well, I hear some storming coming. We'll stop at diving. Now I stopped at diving. Stopped it diving. Stopped it diving. Stopped it diving. And I stopped it. Other. A mixture from 3 different people. Let's test her out. See how she does. I'm thirsty. You see, all you do when you play their dirty games is you just bring it back on yourself. If you just let God handle it, that's what I've decided to do. Because I've done nothing to whoever this individual is. And even if I said something about you, I was just replying. I don't say nothing about people until they say something about me first. Unless you're a politician, of course. If you're a politician, you put yourself in the limelight. Because you are not a king, you are not a prince, you are not a queen, you are not a princess. You are a public servant. You're supposed to be doing your job and serving the public. And when you're not serving the public, it's our place to call you out on it. And I don't feel sorry about anything I say about any of you. Because y'all act like kings and queens and princes and princesses. And you're not. You're public servants in America. It may not be that way everywhere else, but that's the way it is in America. Our king is the Constitution. Constitution is king. But other than that, I usually don't say nothing about people until they say something about me first. And I probably shouldn't even do that. I should just let God handle it. If you belong to God, He will take care of it. And there's already a principle in place. I mean, even there's a good and bad principle in place. When you do bad things to people, bad things come to you. When you do good things for people, good things come to you. It's set in motion. Some call it karma, some call it reaping and sowing, but it's the same principle. And it works for the good, the just, and the unjust. God reigns on both the just and the unjust. That's what the Bible says. I think I've tested her. Let's go ahead and save her and get out. I think she was pretty good. Now let's get this dude. I need to write her down. Let me write her down. I want to make sure I do that. Because I don't remember. I think I may have moved Bozawood. I don't remember. I think I might have moved Christine. I don't remember. It's hard to remember all this stuff. Especially when you have to go through what I went through with the connecting. When you have to go through that every day, well, you're lucky you even game. But I just do it for the principle because I think a lot of it is DOS. And because I think that's what somebody's trying to do, I don't want to give them fucking satisfaction. I'm not going anywhere. Yo Savage screamed that one time. I'm not going anywhere! That's me. I'll go away when I'm ready. Not when somebody tries to run me off. It's moving Brock Lesnar on some things. I might be careful. I need to make note. 1, 2, 3. He took 3 moves from Lesnar. I'll give him Apollo on some of the stuff. I'll probably get lazy with the next one and just take a bunch of the other stuff. I might leave some of the stuff here. Let's see. We'll leave this stuff. Let me remember where I was at. Stopped off at corner. Signatures. Then we go down to Titans. Maybe I remember that. If not, I guess that other stuff don't really matter. I don't really care about the Titans and all that. Especially about these made characters, they can do whatever they want to do. There we go. He may be different than what I did in the beginning. I don't remember. I got fuzzy after I got down. So we done him. Badass. And then I'm going to quit for today. I'll pick up with another line tomorrow. Because I did finally finish this one from the other night. I started doing that and I just got tired and I had to give in. I'm going to try to do a line a day till I got them all. I think I'm going to do that before I create anybody else. That way they'll all have moves. Okay, so we stopped at Badass. And I've got made notes here. Now I'm going to play some. Before I probably switch over to my Xbox for a while. Do some Sims. Might even switch over to the PS3. Do Sims 3. May do that. Because I got 6 characters compared to that 4. I kind of like the 6 character house. I could have probably added more than that. I'm not familiar with that game like I am 3. I sort of know what I'm doing when it comes to 3. Now, there's some things I forgot that I knew back then. I was playing that a lot like in 15 and 16, 17. See what I want to do. Let's do a 4-way. I don't really like it when it gets more than that. Like the 8-man tags and stuff. I just don't like those. Let's do a battle royal style. I mean, it's neat that they're there. Because it's an option and if I wanted to play it. But it's not something I'm going to do all the time. Let's test him out. I'm going to test him out. I don't have to put him up against all JCBW. Put Undertaker. Well, it's thundering. Where's the customs? Let's put one of them I've already monkeyed with. Who was it? It's not letting me. Oh, here we go. I think I did him. Let's pick another WWE. Or say they've already left and went to TNA. I mean, AEW. Either way. He's a WWE. Let's select an arena. I just selected one. Now let's see how this works. I want to see how he does. I may not be on nothing, doing nothing after this. I may have to get off. I feel kind of sleepy. After spending an hour tweaking, I should have just went with what I knew and not tried anything new because I wasted an hour. Why are you throwing him out of the rope, ring? Woo! Clothesline. You know, one way I'll be able to tell if I've cussed on Boza Wood or not, I would usually give him a figure 4. So I'm going to go look and see if his signature move is a figure 4. Now, if his signature move is figure 4, or he's got boot to the face or something like that in there, I'm going to know it's him. Yeah, we're going to know I cussed him. Because I usually move him after 3 people. He's usually got a little bit of Triple H in him. He's usually got a little bit of Hogan in him. He's usually got a little bit of Flair. Those are always been the people that I would build. He's beating the hell out of him. And now I'm out. Woo! That's some Thunder Rosa there. I guess my players go. Yeah, I should have just went with what I knew with. I was trying to use my phone mic, the computer, but I had it working. Then the software crashed and I never could get it working again. And the Skype thing, I was using it for a while, but it's gotten where it slows the picture down. I mean, it done it last night. That video I recorded last night's got the slow motion. So I can't use that anymore. I tried Google, same thing. Where you sort of started a chat and you talked over the microphone. It slowed it down. That's what I used last night. Instead of Skype, I used Google. Same process. So I'll just have to physically plug the mic in. Or set the computer in front of me. And then it's blocking my TV. But I'm going to tell you, as soon as if and when I ever get that TV standing, I told her this morning. Either she helps me put it together, or I'm going to buy one. I don't care if she wants me spending money, I don't care. And I don't care what I have to pay to get it. I'm going to get me one put together. Every time I start going on, oh no, I'll help you put it together. I only paid $25 freaking for the thing. I could pretty much donate it to somebody, and it wouldn't have been a big cost. I could pretty much give it away and it wouldn't mean nothing. Only had $20 freaking dollars in it. $25 freaking dollars. For some reason there my picture is pixelating. I hope that's just on the hold on, let me go over and check the TV. Computer. As far as I can tell, it's stream only. But if it's you, you weasel, I hope God